A melody to guide us home.
Welcome to episode 8 of 101 Udyr Builds, introducing the jungle-dwelling Auradyr, also known as the solution to all your problems. If you ever thought to yourself teamfighting with Udyr is impossible, then this is the build for you. With Auradyr you're always useful, so long as you're in the fight at all. Let's get straight to the runes. Our primary rune page consists of Phase Rush, Nimbus Cloak, Celerity and Water Walking. Stacking the movement speed runes helps us glide effortlessly through the teamfight and use our auras efficiently. We can stick close to the enemy to apply the debuffs, but it also allows us to nimbly escape when necessary. Our secondary rune page holds Unflinching for some baseline tenacity and Conditioning, because its 5% armor and magic resist buff synergizes nicely with our tank items, giving us more survivability in teamfights. Speaking of items, the build is up next. For our mythic item you can either buy Sunfire Cape with a damage aura or Locket of the Iron Solari, which gives us a resistance aura. Being 700 gold cheaper with just a minor dent in its stats compared to Sunfire, Locket is definitely a viable option as well. It just scales worse into late game and will receive a few question mark pings from your team. I personally like the Sunfire variety a bit more because of its synergy with Abyssal Mask. Like I said in the Mask Master Udyr build, it reduces the magic resistance of nearby enemies, so although it's a tank item, it will directly buff the damage of our Sunfire and Phoenix. Now last but not least, my favorite aura item, Frozen Heart. Its aura causes enemies within a 700 unit radius to have their attack speed reduced by 20%. Additionally, it blocks a portion of basic attack damage, scaling with your max health. The effects of this item hard counter Yone and Yasuo, having them pack their shit and leave your rift before you can say PERFECT! The build order of your non-mythics solely depends on the enemy team. If they have a lot of magic damage, you build Abyssal Mask first, and if they got more attack damage, you go Frozen Heart instead. Either way, we are going to have both of them in the end, because the auras are always useful. Always useful truly being the theme of the entire build. Of course, we are going to try and catch and kill the enemies, but even if we don't, we already have an impact in the teamfight just by being there. The sheer presence of this Chad-like Udyr build tipped the scales of battle in your team's favor. With that being said, we still gotta get to that point where we have all those auras. Start the game with 1 point in Tiger. Its attack speed will help us with our jungle clear and to trigger the on-hit effect of Sunfire more often. Skill Phoenix stance with level 2 and max it first. Max your bear stance afterwards and turtle last. If you are going for the Sunfire build, try to get Barmy's Cinder on your first or second back. Once you got it, the passive burn will make Udyr's already fast jungle clear even faster. If you are going for the Locket build, get a Kindle gem on your first back, and with the leftover gold, you can get your boots a little earlier. Which mythic you are gonna go really depends on your playstyle. With Locket you focus more on staying around your team and peel for them with stuns, shields and resistances. With Sunfire you chase down the enemy team, frontlining, debuffing and applying your burn damage. Regardless of your decision, imbued with Sona's aura power and a spirit side chick that would make Aphelios jealous, you are guaranteed to dominate teamfights. Now go out there and be the manliest zoner your team has ever seen.